Drakelings, Whalewind, and Tech Bunker Underground. Well, ARK just revealed the Lost Colony expansion pass, and it's packed with insane day one content and a cinematic story set in ARK Prime featuring animations done by Mappa and Michelle Yeoh as Mei Yin. This trailer changes everything, so let's have a watch and break it down, as I still haven't watched this video yet. So let's get into it.
I have seen your memories within the Codex. You are a broken soul. You left behind those dearest to you. One murdered and watched another vanish into nothingness.
Wait, is this ARK 2? Yeah. Oh, we're getting more of ARK 2, damn. Guessing this is ARK Prime?
I'm sorry, Mika.
Okay, the models have slightly changed.
Your voice first thing in the morning, and you sing me to sleep at night. Are you my mom?
I'm sorry, Mika. I'm not.
Are they
I
connected
did
somehow?
know a long, long time ago.
Is she the one who bridges the past and the
Diana
future?
Altares was so brave and fierce.
You'll come back for me, right, babe? Never let go.
You've got me. We will both see you again soon, Diana.
But Mei Yin's story continued to the far side of the earth, into frozen wastes shrouded in endless night, in a place called ARK.
Damn.
ARK Prime, where the ARKs came from?
That's right. Mei Yin traveled there looking for a way back to me.
And your mother, Diana. But what she found instead,
What? What was it? Tell me!
there she found
The stuff of nightmares.
Okay, we got a new tame. Was that cloning itself or? Holy crap. Holy crap, we're getting template and ARK Survival Ascended? What the frick? That's a skill tree that we knew about. Okay, tech drill. So that's gonna be officially in the base game now. We're gonna have tech drills. Oh my god, this looks amazing. That's it? That's it? That was a pretty small trailer, but there is a lot to uncover again. I can't wait to get my hands on it. We're gonna do a bunch of videos, but let's go through the trailer slowly. But this thing, I don't even know if it's actually in the ARK 2 engine. I feel like this trailer was specifically just made for introducing Lost Colony. This may not be ARK 2, but who knows? It may be the assets from ARK 2, but not entirely a story in the ARK 2 verse. Some of the assets are still from ARK Survival Ascended, like these bamboo shoots and stuff.
Sorry, Mika.
But as for items they have, it's nothing new. The character model on Helena is freaking amazing. You can see it down to the pores on the face. It's amazing. If this is how ARK 2 is gonna be, that's insane. I wonder what hardware it's gonna take to run it. I mean, look at this. Even the facial hair on the chin, you can even see that. That's crazy amount of freaking details. This is gonna be the next gen hardware. I don't think without a 50 series or a 40 series you're gonna be able to run this game. I don't think so. As for the breakdown, we have Steam with all the information we need and to break it down completely. So first up, we have the Drakeling, which is going to come in 4 variants, which is going to be the Spring Drakeling, the Summer Drakeling, the Autumn Drakeling, and the Winter Drakeling. Now each Drakeling, it's going to have its own characteristics. For example, the Spring Drakeling is going to give you a passive health regen for both you and your mount, and also it's going to add maybe some kind of damage reduction and movement speed boost. As for Summon Drakeling, we might get some kind of a cold resistance, and also it may add counter against debuffs that you get while fighting maybe dragon bosses or any other kind of debuffs that you might get in the game. For the Autumn Drakeling, you will get a boost in gathering resources and also get to adapt to different climates. So maybe if you're too cold or too hot, it might adjust that accordingly. Now the values we might have to check when we are in the game, but that's basically what the Autumn Drakeling is going to be about. And finally, the Winter Drakeling, it's going to have a Frosty aura, which offers a reduction in incoming damage, and also you will get a gliding or some kind of a descent control when you are at a greater height. Now, as we go further in the information, we know that every Drake is going to get some kind of a controlled descent when you're falling from height. It might be reduced fall damage, and for the Winter Drakeling it might be actual gliding, similar to the Archaeopteryx. And basically these drakes are gonna be your support, survival and combat oriented shoulder pets. Also the Drakeling is gonna be useful to find treasure chests, which might be similar to that of the Shovel and the Doggo. And leveling up certain aspects of this creature might increase the range of their breath attacks, as we saw in the trailer, and we'll have a better look at this once it's out. Next up we have the Whalewind, which is by far looking promising as it has teleportation and different active and passive abilities. So with the Whalewind, you'll have an aura based buffs for defense, offense and speed, which will be both for you and your creature. And also later, once Lost Colony drops in, you might get to expand this creature into 2 formidable forms, similar to a Pokemon evolution, unlocking more abilities which we still don't know what it might be. But overall, this creature looks amazing with the teleportation attack, similar to that of a combination of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Seriously, in the trailer, it just reminds me of that. Next up, we have the new player skill tree, which almost everybody knew was coming. There was tons of videos online, and it is gonna be amazing to see how this combines with the gameplay of ARK and how beneficial it's gonna be. So it's gonna have a bunch of skills, and by reaching those milestones you're going to get points. And as per the trailer, we can see that each skill may have 2 to 3 types of upgrades, where it can be 10% to 20% to 30%, similar with the heavy footed skill that we saw in the trailer itself, allowing more specialization on your character and making your character useful than the tames you already have. Next up we have the template hammer, which comes in by surprise, as the template hammer or the template build was supposed to drop with ARK 2, but now we have it in ARK Survival Ascended way before ARK 2, which is amazing to have, as you can now just copy your base and then use a template and build it without any kind of thinking of how did I do this. And also, as we saw in the trailer, there was an import and export, which indicates you might be able to download other survivors' builds, and in the list we have a ton of them, from a barn all the way to a medieval castle, which looks very promising and takes the whole effort of watching a video, watching someone else build it step by step, only to know that you missed one block somewhere in the build. Next up we have the tech bunker, and there is already a mod that was there about this, and it is looking amazing. The design is way more refined than the mod, but shout out to the mod author Zatan for giving us this mod, and now finally being into the official maps with the mod and the tech bunker. As with this, you will be able to build underneath the mesh. No kidding, you can literally build a cubicle inside the mesh, where you can have an underground basement, maybe for wars or for hiding your precious loot. Now we are yet to see if the tech drill above gets destroyed, does the bunker underneath gets destroyed, but we'll see that more in the videos that are going to come. And finally we have the dark tech cosmetic, which is gonna be, as per the information we have here, a fusion of gothic elegance and sci-fi technology. Now I'm not sure if this is only gonna be a skin applied to the tech armor, maybe it is for all the armor, but we'll have to see later in the video. But we get the armor component skins, we get the sword skin and the dark drakeling skin, and in my opinion this thing looks crazy. It may look a little bit too flashy, but it is something I really love, but not the headpiece. That's something which is a little bit too much. But that is pretty much it. Lost Colony is supposed to come in December 2025, but as per my opinion, I don't think that is possible. We might see it somewhere in January or in somewhere later in 2026. That is my take on when it's going to be launched. But overall, is the Game Pass worth it? Well, I'm not sure if I can answer that right now. I want to go through all the content that is coming out. I've already got the season pass, so stay tuned for the videos that are going to drop out once this is out. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that Ragnarok comes out tomorrow, as it has been delayed. But that is it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to smash the like button, as it always helps with the algorithm. Subscribe and share around, and don't forget to hit that bell icon, as all these videos are gonna come out in-depth breakdown. So with that, LSOI signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.